Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the Giants and the Eagles. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-2 Giants, the 3-1 Eagles, live from Philadelphia. A game one of the Friday night doubleheader here tonight. Philadelphia will kick off. We're underway. Fielded by East at the 1 yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And James East brings it out to the 30-yard line. My sinuses are draining, so give me a moment. William Rogers, the starting quarterback for the Giants in his second year out of Ole Miss. The first of our late afternoon games here in week number 5. A big NFC East showdown between the Giants and the Eagles. First and 10 for the Giants from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson, and Johnson gets out to the 34-yard line. Let's take a look at the Giants offense. Up front, it's Barnett, Kelly, Hall, Palmer, and Maxwell. And then it's Collins, Eric Johnson, Kylan Johnson, Kennedy, and East. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Just underway, opening drive live from Philadelphia. On second down, Rogers fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and it's caught by Patrick Collins. Eli Hicks nearly picked it off. I think Patrick's took it away from Hicks. Patrick Collins in his 8th year out of Georgia. And that'll be a Giant first down. A gain of 13 yards and a Giant first down. Eli Hicks on the tackle in his 6th year out of Michigan. So the Giants now from their own 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Opening drive. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson, and he gets hit in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Making the play, Lawrence Moon, the 4th-year defensive end out of Navy. A 2-yard loss that'll bring up 2nd and 12. Philadelphia started 3-0, and they lost their first game last week at Tampa Bay. 2nd and 12 for the Giants. At their own 47, Rogers throws to East underneath. And James East to the 47-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. East, the 10th-year receiver out of North Carolina. Struggling with my voice a little bit tonight, so bear with me. 3rd and 6 for the Giants. Back to throw. Rogers looking, throws. Gets it out to Eric Johnson. 10 yards to the Eagle 37-yard line. First down, Giants. Catching the pass, Eric Johnson, the 3rd-year back out of Duke. First down, Giants. As they're in Eagles territory. 5:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Opening drive. The Giants on the move. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Johnson again. And Eric Johnson, no gain. Let's take a look at the Eagles' defense. Up front for Philadelphia, Moon, Barchette, Ginsburg, and Frazier. They play a 3-4. Lynch, Ross, and Bird, the linebackers. And the secondary, Hicks, Warner, West, and Turner. No gain on first down. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Giants at the Philadelphia 37-yard line. Excuse me. On 2nd and 10, Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking, throws downfield, and it's incomplete. He tried to hit James Kennedy, the tight end, in his 12th year out of Cincinnati. Steve Warner knocked it away, the 8th-year safety out of Temple. Kennedy, the tight end, playing his former team, Philadelphia. 3rd and 10 for the Giants. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking, throws, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. This would be a 54-yard field goal if they want to try it. They're going to try it. Zach Whitney from 54 yards. There's the snap, kick is up, and that's nowhere close. Short and to the left. The Giants come up empty on their opening drive. Philadelphia will take over now. Great field position at their own 44-yard line. We're scoreless here in the first quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. Philadelphia led by their starting quarterback, Caden Powell, in his 2nd year out of Kentucky. .452 left to play. Here in the first quarter, no score. Philadelphia comes out. 4 receivers set wide. On 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Powell fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. It's caught by Crane. Christopher Crane down to the 34-yard line. That's a 22-yard gain by Chris Crane, the 14th year tight end out of Army. First down, Philadelphia. Into Giant territory already. Christopher Crane, a journeyman during his career. He's played with the Falcons, Steelers, Browns, Cowboys, and now he's on Philadelphia. His 5th team. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. From the Giant 34. Powell fakes the handoff. Looks, throws, underneath, incomplete. It was knocked away by Greg Gibson, the 5th year safety out of North Texas. The intended receiver was number 82, Dylan Wells, the rookie out of Iowa. Gibson knocks it away, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Philadelphia. 4:16 left to play. Here in the first quarter, no score. 2nd and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Looking. Still looking. And he gets sacked back at the 41-yard line. A loss of 7 yards, making the sack Walter Spencer, the former 49er, in his 5th year out of Oregon, the linebacker. Spent 4 years with San Francisco. The 49ers let him go. The Giants picked him up. A loss of 7. That'll bring up 3rd and 17. Under 4 minutes left to play. Here in the first quarter, no score. 5 receivers wide now for Philadelphia. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Looking, he's going to throw it deep to the end zone. Whitney catches it, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete. The intended receiver, A.J. Whitney, in his 5th year out of Nebraska, he was out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th and 17. This will be a 58-yard field goal attempt by Philadelphia if they try it. Chris Chapman on the defense there for the Giants in his 4th year out of Virginia Tech. Let's see if Philadelphia goes for the field goal or if they punt. They're going to punt. Chris Snyder back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that will go into, out of bounds at the 1 yard line. Nice punt by Chris Snyder, the rookie out of Virginia. Puts that one out of bounds at the 1 yard line. And now the Giants will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 1 yard line. .333 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Chapman Sports. The Giants actually starting from the half-yard line. In the offset eye, Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson gets out to the 4 yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Steve Warner on the tackle, the 8th year safety out of Temple. Second and 6 for the Giants from the 4 yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Hands off to Kylan Johnson. Johnson's got the first down. Johnson out to the 17 yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Giant first down. First down, G-Man. Finally making the tackle, number 53, Kenneth Armstrong, the 5th year linebacker out of East Carolina. 1st and 10 Giants now from their own 17 yard line. 2:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Rogers on 1st and 10. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Kylan Johnson in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. Steve Warner on the tackle for Philadelphia. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2:15 and counting here in the first. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Johnson. And Johnson gets 2 yards out to the 19 yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. Bryson Burchett on the tackle, number 95 in his 7th year out of Michigan State. Under 2 minutes left now in the first quarter, no score. 3rd and 8 for the Giants at the 19 yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun, Rogers back. Rogers looking, throws, gets it out to Collins down the sideline. And Patrick Collins down to the 45 yard line. A gain of 26 yards and a Giant first down. Patrick Collins in his 8th year out of Georgia. No score here in the first quarter. Giants and the Eagles coming up on a minute and a half left. 1st and 10 for the Giants from their own 45 yard line. In the offset eye, Rogers hands off to Parks, and David Parks goes nowhere. Ken Frazier on the tackle, number 99, in his 14th year out of Cincinnati. A loss of 2 yards on the play, it'll be 2nd and 12. David Parks, the second year back out of Michigan State. Coming up on a minute left here in the first quarter. A scoreless first quarter. On 2nd and 12, Rogers hands off to Eric Johnson, and he's going to be hit for a loss of 3 yards back to the 40-yard line. Ken Frazier on the tackle. Once again, number 99 to the defensive end. And that's going to be a loss, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for Philadelphia, or for the Giants, I'm sorry. 3rd and 15 for the Giants at their own 40-yard line. 40 seconds left and counting here in the first quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking. Throws downfield. Caught by Collins. A one-handed diving catch at the 35-yard line. A 25-yard reception to Patrick Collins. First down, Giants at the Philadelphia 35. And that might do it for the first quarter. As we watch the replay. The full extension by Patrick Collins. A one-handed catch. He hauls it in. First down, Giants. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Philadelphia 35-yard line. See if he can get the playoff in time. Rogers in the shotgun. And that's the end of the first quarter. No score here at Chavez Sports. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Chavez Sports. The Giants and the Eagles, we have no score as we go to the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants at their own 35-yard line, or excuse me, at the Philadelphia 35-yard line as we start the second quarter. Rogers on first down, looks downfield. He's got great protection. He starts to break down. He throws, gets it out to Parks inside the 20, and David Parks down to the 13-yard line. It's a 22-yard gain. First down, Giants, as Rogers finds the running back, David Parks, downfield. First down, G-Man. It's a doubleheader tonight. We've got the Broncos and the Seahawks after this. We'll hit across the country. We'll go to Seattle for that one. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. 4 receivers spread wide. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson gets 2 yards out to the 11-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Injury timeout on the play. It stops the clock with 7:21 left. Doubleheader tonight. We'll have 4 games for you tomorrow. We'll be starting tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 11-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back, throws, and it's nearly picked off by Devontae Ross. And that would have been a pick 6 had he caught it. He would have got all the way. As it is, an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Devontae Ross in his 5th year out of North Carolina State. He should have caught that one. It'll bring up 3rd down from the 11-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun on 3rd down. Rogers back, Looks downfield. Steps up, throws outside to Eric Johnson, who steps out of bounds at the 17-yard line. His momentum took him out of bounds. It's a loss of 6 yards. It'll be 4th and 14. And the Giants are going to have to settle for 3. On 4th and 14, Zach Whitney will come on, and this will be a 34-yard field goal attempt to get the Giants on the board first. The kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead at 3-0, 7 minutes exactly left to play here in the first half. We're live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Giants break the tie. They lead at 3-0 with 7 minutes left to play here in the first quarter, or first half. We're in the second quarter. Whitney will kick off for the Giants. There's the kick. Harper from the 2-yard line over the 20-25. And Harper brings it out to the 29-yard line. Mark Harper, the second-year receiver out of California, on the return. 1st and 10, Philadelphia, down 3-0. They'll have it at their own 29-yard line. The Eagles come in at 3-1. The Giants come in at 2-2. Philadelphia in first place in the NFC East. And the Giants currently tied with Dallas for second, but the Cowboys have already won this week. So Dallas is actually in second place. At 3-2, the Giants are 2-2. 1st and 10, Philadelphia at their own 29. Powell hands off to Robert Elliott around the outside, and Elliott is taken down at the 32-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain. They'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the tackle, number 25, Chris Chapman in his 4th year out of Virginia Tech. That's Elliott's first carry of the day, and we're already in the second quarter. He didn't have any carries in the first quarter. Under 7 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 7 for Philadelphia at the Eagle 32-yard line. On 2nd down, Powell hands off to Robert Elliott up the middle, and Elliott to the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Ricky Robertson, the defensive tackle, in his 15th year out of Miami, makes the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, the Eagles in the I formation. Powell fakes the handoff, throws outside, is caught by Weston down the sideline, all the way out to the 49-yard line. Leon Weston, the fullback, in his 14th year out of Cincinnati, catches the swing pass, and he gains 12 yards and a Philadelphia first down. Out to the Eagle 49-yard line. On 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. Powell fakes the handoff. Watch out. He gets sacked back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 10 yards, making the sack Thomas Watts, the rookie defensive end out of Kansas. A loss of 10. It'll bring up 2nd and 20. That's the Giants' first-round draft pick, Thomas Watts, the rookie out of Kansas. A loss of 10 yards on the play. .5:45 and counting here in the first half. Giants lead at 3-0. been a defensive struggle for the most part. Powell in the shotgun on second down. Powell draws back, throws underneath to Woolfolk. Desmond Woolfolk, the second-year receiver out of Chattanooga, hauls in the pass for an 8-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 12 at the Eagle 47-yard line. So big third down coming up for Philadelphia, 3rd and long. Powell in the shotgun on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Woolfolk in motion. Powell back. Powell looking. Steps up, throws outside to Scott. And Scott in the Giant territory to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 7. That's Alan Scott, the rookie running back out of Florida. It'll bring up 4th and 7 for the Eagles. And they're going to have to punt. Chris Snyder, the rookie punter out of Virginia, will come in to punt. Gets the punt away. And that goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Not a good punt. Just a 17-yard punt. Off the side of his foot. 1st and 10 Giants going the other way. They'll start at their own 31 with 4.5 minutes left. 4:31 on the clock. Giants lead at 3-0. In what has been, so far, a defensive ball game. William Rogers, the quarterback, and the Eagles jump. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Encroachment on Philadelphia. Ryan Ginsberg, the defensive tackle, in his 4th year out of Central Washington. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Giants at their own 36. Still 4:31 left in the first half. On 1st and 5, the Giants come out in the I formation. Rogers hands off to Parks. And Parks across midfield to the Eagle 49-yard line. A 15-yard run by David Parks, the second-year back out of Michigan State. First down Giants as they're in Philadelphia territory. Clock is running, 4:10 and counting here in the first half. Giants lead at 3-0. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back, looking, throws downfield, but out of bounds, incomplete. Threw it a bit too far, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 3:56 left. .356 left in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Giants at the Philadelphia 49-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Eric Johnson. And Johnson, 3 yards to the 46 will bring up 3rd and 7. Clock continues to move. 3:35 and counting. 4 receivers wide this time for the Giants on 3rd and 7. Rogers fakes the handoff, throws, and he's got a man, Doss, Chris Doss, down the sideline, and he's in. No, he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Chris Doss very nearly scored a 45-yard catch by Chris Doss, the 4th-year receiver out of Army. He was finally pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He very nearly got in, forcing him out of bounds, number 24 for Philadelphia. And 24, I don't have oh, there he is. Delano West, the rookie out of Alabama. I was about to say I couldn't find a 24 in my roster, but there he is. Delano West makes the tackle. First and goal for the Giants at the 1 yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun on first and goal. Rogers back, looks, throws inside. Kennedy, touchdown, Giants. A 1 yard touchdown catch by the tight end, James Kennedy, in his 12th year out of the University of Cincinnati. And the Giants take a 9-0 lead. If the Giants win this game, there'll be a 3-way tie for first place in the NFC East. The Giants, Eagles, and Cowboys would all be 3-2. Whitney for the extra point. The kick is up. It is good. Giants lead at 10-0 with 3:09 left to play here in the first half. We're live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We have the Broncos and the Seahawks coming up next. Doubleheader Friday night here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Philadelphia still has 3 minutes and 9 seconds. And they have 3 timeouts. Time for them to score before halftime. If their offense can put something together, which it hasn't done as of yet. Eagles come in at 3-1, the Giants at 2-2. Zach Whitney will kick off for the Giants. There's the kick. Fielded by Caldwell at the goal line. Matthew Caldwell over the 20-25. And Caldwell out to the 29-yard line. In his 13th year out of Ohio State, Matthew Caldwell, 13th year, he's still returning kickoffs. Caden Powell, the second-year quarterback out of Kentucky, will come back out to lead the offense for Philadelphia. 3:06 left to play here in the first half. Giants up 10-0. Let's see if the Eagles can get something together before halftime. Eagles come out in the I formation. Powell fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. It's caught by Barker at the Giant, or at the Eagle 48-yard line. A gain of 19 yards by Shane Barker, the tight end, in his second year out of Hawaii. First down, Philadelphia. That'll stop the clock with 3 minutes exactly left to play here in the first half. He definitely got both feet in. First and 10, Philadelphia from their own 48. Powell takes the snap, hands off to Elliott up the middle. Robert Elliott, a nice gain down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia. Robert Elliott in his 10th year out of Pittsburgh. It looks like the Eagles offense finally has something going here. First down, Eagles. They'll have it at the Giant 40-yard line. 2:25 and counting. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield on first down for Powell. Powell back to throw. Looking, throws to the near side. Caught by Horn, and Joe Horn ends up gaining just 2 yards to the 38-yard line. On the tackle, number 53, Walter Spencer. It'll be the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Giant 38-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning. Giants lead at 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. The 3-1 Eagles, the 2-2 Giants. The Giants lead at 10-0 at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Going to be 2nd and 8 for the Eagles at the Giant 38-yard line. Philadelphia trying to get a score before halftime. 5 receivers set wide, empty backfield for Powell. Powell drops back, throws underneath to Woolfolk, and Desmond Woolfolk out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 7 yards that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Woolfolk in his second year out of Chattanooga. 1:45 and counting. It'll be 3rd and 1. Powell in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Powell drops back, throws underneath to Crane, and Christopher Crane down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Philadelphia first down. The 14th year tight end out of Army, Chris Crane. A fresh set of downs for the Eagles. 1:10 and counting. Here in the first half. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun on first down.
Green 39. Green 39.
Powell drops back. Looks downfield, throws, and is caught by Whitney. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 21-yard catch for the touchdown by A.J. Whitney, the 5th-year receiver out of Nebraska. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That was a perfectly placed pass. And Whitney hauls it in for the touchdown. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Giants' lead is now 3 as Philadelphia gets on the board. Giants lead at 10-7 with 57 seconds left here in the first half. We're live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Eagles trying to come back have made it a 3-point game. And now Bailey will kick off. Actually, Chris Snyder will kick off for Philadelphia. There's the kickoff. This will be fielded by Kylan Johnson at the 3-yard line over the 25. And Johnson brings it out to the 26-yard line. First down, Giants. New York still has 3 timeouts. They only have 53 seconds to work with. Let's see if they can at least get in field goal range before halftime. Giants up 10-7. Under a minute left here in the first half. 1st and 10 Giants from their own 26-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers will drop back, steps up, throws outside, is caught by Kennedy, but he gets out of bounds for no gain. The flag is down.
Holding offense.
This one's coming back anyway. It's on the Giants. C.J. Barnett, the left tackle. Half the distance, no, actually 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 back at the 16-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 48 seconds left until half. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. And somebody jumped. And I think they're going to call that on Philadelphia. That's on the Eagles, on Lawrence Moon, the defensive end. So it'll be 5 yards the other way. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Giants at their own 21-yard line. .48 seconds left to play here in the first half. Giants lead it 10-7. Giants come out, 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back to throw. Throws to the near side, caught by Doss. And Doss out to the 32, a gain of 11. The Giants take a timeout. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. 43 seconds left here in the first half. We have the Broncos and the Seahawks coming up after this. We'll be out in Seattle for that one. Giants had a 10-0 lead at one point. Philadelphia finally scored on the drive right before this one. 2nd and 4 for the Giants at their own 32. Rodgers in the shotgun with a back on either side. Rodgers back. Looks downfield. Throws deep. And it's caught by Collins all the way down to the Philadelphia 17-yard line. Wow. Let's get the yardage on that. See, it'd be 18 one way and 33 the other. That's a 51-yard catch by Patrick Collins all the way down to the Philadelphia 17-yard line. And the Giants take a timeout. They have one left. 34 seconds left until halftime. Now the Giants are thinking touchdown to try to make it a 2-score lead again. Giants have one timeout. They can throw underneath. Rodgers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rodgers back, throws to the near side to Kennedy. And Kennedy gets 3 yards to the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. The clock is running. 20 seconds and counting. The Giants, they got to call a quick play. New York leads it by a score of 10-7 here late in the second quarter. We're almost at halftime. Clock, now they finally call a timeout with 16 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Giants at the Philadelphia 14-yard line with 16 seconds left until half. Philadelphia comes in at 3-1 in first place in the NFC East. The Giants at 2-2, one game back. Dallas has won already this week. They're 3-2. If the Giants win this game, there'll be a 3-way tie for first in the NFC East, with the Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys all would be 3-2 if the Giants win. On 2nd and 8 from the 14-yard line, 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers, hands off, no, play action looking. He's got all sorts of time. Throws to the end zone, it's caught by Collins, and he's in there for the touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown catch by Patrick Collins. And the Giants go up by 9, 16-7, with the extra point coming. Yeah, he was in the end zone when he caught that. Patrick Collins in his 8th year out of Georgia. And now Zach Whitney will come on for the extra point. This will put the Giants back up by 10. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead it 17-7 with 8 seconds left here in the first half. Live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Giants managed to get a touchdown right before halftime to go up by 10. And now the Giants will kick off. We've got the Broncos and the Seahawks up after this. Doubleheader today. There's the kickoff by Whitney. Caldwell from the 3-yard line out over the 20-25. And Matthew Caldwell out to the 33-yard line. 3 seconds left until half. Let's see what Philadelphia does. Let's see if they run a play or if they just go to halftime. First and 10 for the Eagles at their own 33-yard line. Down 17-7. And it looks like Philadelphia will run a play. Looks like they're going to set up for a Hail Mary. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell back to throw. Throws into a crowd downfield, and it's picked off by Tarver. And Tarver goes down, and we hit halftime. Your halftime score, the Giants 17, the Eagles 7. Here at Javits Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Javits Sports. The 2-2 Giants, the 3-1 Eagles. Giants lead at 17-7 as we start the second half. Philadelphia will get the ball first as we start the third quarter. Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Harper this time at the 2-yard line over the 20-25. And Mark Harper out to the 25-yard line. First down Eagles. As Caden Powell comes back out, starting quarterback for Philadelphia in his second year out of Kentucky. Well, Philadelphia can make it a one-possession game on this drive right here. Philadelphia comes out, first and 10 from their own 25. Howell, 3-step drop, throws to the near side to Barker. And Shane Barker out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8, it'll bring up 2nd and 2. On second down, from their own 33-yard line, 3 receivers to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell takes the handoff inside, throws, gets it out to Crane, out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Philadelphia first down. Christopher Crane. In his 14th year out of Army, the tight end. He's played with the Browns, Falcons, and Cowboys. He was only on those teams for 1 year. He did spend 10 years with Pittsburgh. 3 receivers to the near side on first and 10. Powell in the shotgun. Powell to Elliott, and Robert Elliott gets out to midfield. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, number 30, Sam Tarver, the 4th-year safety out of Arkansas. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Philadelphia. Eagles down by 10. Second down from the 50-yard line. Powell in the shotgun. High snap, hands off to Elliott up the middle. Robert Elliott has the first down out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 8. That'll move the chains. First down Eagles. The Giants pretty much dominated the first half. Philadelphia got a late touchdown. And now the Eagles trying to make it a one-score game again. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Giant 42-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Throws downfield. Is caught by Woolfolk. And Desmond Woolfolk down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 13 yards in a Philadelphia first down. First down, Eagles. Raina Thompson on the tackle, number 21 for the Giants. Thompson in his 8th year out of Nebraska. Doubleheader tonight. We'll have 4 games for you tomorrow, starting at 2 o'clock Eastern time. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the gun from the Giant 29. Powell inside handoff to Elliott, and Elliott gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Making the tackle, number 59, Shane Ryan, the 6th-year linebacker out of Arkansas. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Powell in the shotgun. Powell hands off to Elliott, and Elliott gets 2 yards out to the 31-yard line. Loses 2 yards, It'll be 3rd and 12. Shane Ryan once again on the tackle for the Giants. It's a loss of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 12. On a Friday night, you never know what type of crowd you're going to get here in Twitch. I think Friday night's the toughest night to get a crowd, to be honest with you. 4 receivers set wide on 3rd and 12. Powell back. Powell throws inside, caught by Horn, all the way down to the 15-yard line. A 16-yard gain by Joe Horn, the 13th year receiver out of Hofstra. First down, Philadelphia at the Giant 15-yard line. Giants lead at 17-10 here in the 3rd quarter. Philadelphia on the move, though. Philadelphia trying to make it a one-possession game. 1st and 10 for the 15. 4 receivers set wide. Powell hands off to Andrews this time. Breaks the tackle, and Andrews down to the 14-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain. Marcus Andrews in his 4th year out of Pittsburgh. Greg Jones, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Michigan State. Just a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. 3:45 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell hands off to Scott inside. And Alan Scott, the rookie out of Florida, down to the 3-yard line. An 11-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia. Alan Scott, the Florida Gator. 3:20 and counting here in the 3rd. 1st and goal, Philadelphia from the Giant 3. Can the Eagles punch it in? Powell in the shotgun. Sends Elliott out as a receiver. Powell back. Rolls out. Throws. Just throws it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find an open receiver. Just threw it away. That's the smart move. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. You don't want to force something. Not when you're this close. On 2nd down. Powell in the shotgun on 2nd and goal. Inside handoff to Elliott that goes nowhere. He's going to lose 3 yards. Making the tackle, number 92, Russ Caldwell, the rookie out of Washington. a rookie defensive end out of the University of Washington. That play took too long to develop. It allowed Caldwell to get in there and make the tackle. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell back, looking, throws inside. It's caught by Kennedy. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 6-yard touchdown catch by James Kennedy, the tight end. Actually, that was A.J. Whitney. It was A.J. Whitney that caught the pass for the touchdown, not Kennedy, the 5th-year receiver out of Nebraska. Either way, it's a Philadelphia touchdown. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Eagles have made it a 3-point game again. Giants lead at 17-14. 2:27 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 5, here at Jammin' Sports. So we have ourselves a ball game again. It's a 1-score game. Chris Snyder will kick off for Philadelphia. And there's the kick. Fielded by Carlin Johnson at the 3-yard line, or the 20-25. And Johnson brings it out to the 25-yard line. First down, Giants, with 2:24 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Giants holding on to a 3-point lead, 17-14. First and 10, Giants. Philadelphia has never led in this game. Giants come out on 1st and 10. William Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson up the middle, and Johnson a big gain. And Johnson all the way out to the 40-yard line. A 15-yard gain by Kylan Johnson, the 3rd-year back out of Tennessee, and a Giants first down. Excuse me. Giants trying to make it a 2-score game again on this drive. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. We're in an injury timeout at the moment. That's the reason for the delay. We'll have the Broncos and Seahawks after this. We'll head across the country to Seattle for that one. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws to Kennedy down the sideline, and Kennedy out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. On the tackle for Philadelphia, number 29, Earl Boone, in his 4th year out of North Texas. 2nd and 2 for the Giants at the 48-yard line. Rogers will drop back. Throws down the middle. Is caught by Kennedy. All the way out to the 37-yard line. A 15-yard gain by the big tight end, James Kennedy, in his 14th year out of Cincinnati. Correction, make that his 12th year out of Cincinnati. I was off by a couple of years. Spent 10 years with Philadelphia, now in his 2nd year with the Giants, playing his former team today. A minute 45 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 Giants from the Philadelphia 37-yard line. Rogers to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson gets 2 yards to the 35. Devontae Ross makes the tackle, number 59. A minute 20 in counting. We're in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. A flag is down. Johnson got a couple of yards, but this may be coming back.
Holding offense.
That's on Kennedy, the tight end. Holding on the Giants. That'll back it up. It'll be 2nd and 18. Back at the Philadelphia 45-yard line. A minute 6 left to play here in the third quarter. Giants up 17-14. 5 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back, throws to the near side. Is knocked away, incomplete by Eli Hicks, number 21. Eli Hicks in his 6th year out of Michigan broke up that pass intended for Kennedy. It'll bring up 3rd and 18 for the Giants at the Philadelphia 45-yard line. Davis is in the house. Good to see you, Davis, as always. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Rogers looks downfield, throws, incomplete. And the Giants' drive stalls out. It'll be 4th down, and the Giants are going to have to punt. We'll have the Broncos and the Seahawks after this. The Broncos are Sports Davis's favorite team. Matt Rudiger back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's just a 20-yard punt by Rudiger. Philadelphia will take over at their own 25-yard line. Philadelphia, they can take the lead on this drive if they get a touchdown. Always good to see Davis in the house. I hope you're doing well there, Davis. Out in Arizona. Out on the West Coast, that's getting all the weird weather right now. 3 receivers to the near side on 1st and 10. Powell back to throw, throws underneath, incomplete. Greg Jones, the linebacker, knocks the ball down. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Greg Jones in his 8th year out of Michigan State. It hit him right in the hands. He should have got that one. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Giants up by 3. 17-14. Eagles come out. 4 receivers set wide. On 2nd and 10. Powell throws downfield. Is caught by Crane. Down the sideline. Christopher Crane all the way down to the Giant 35-yard line. A 40-yard gain by Chris Crane, the tight end. Greg Gibson, the safety, finally forces him out of bounds. First down, Philadelphia now deep in Giant territory. Philadelphia can tie it up with a field goal, take the lead with a touchdown. Coming up on 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Powell in the shotgun. Powell hands off to Elliott up the middle. Robert Elliott's got the first down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A 17-yard run by Robert Elliott. First down, Philadelphia. Elliott in his 10th year out of Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh. And that might do it for the third quarter. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. 4 receivers wide. That's the end of the third quarter. Giants up 17-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. Giants holding on to a slim 3-point lead over the Eagles, 17-14. The Eagles come in at 3-1. The Giants come in at 2-2. The Cowboys are currently 3-2. So that's how tight the NFC East is right now. 1st and 10, Philadelphia from the Giant 18-yard line. And a flag is down. I think the Giants are going to get called for encroachment.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
On the Giants. Easton Ayers, the defensive tackle. And that'll make it 1st and 5 for Philadelphia at the 13-yard line. We're at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Giants up 17-14. We'll have the Broncos and the Seahawks after this. We'll have 4 games for you tomorrow, starting at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 o'clock Central, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. 1st and 5. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell, high snap, hands off to Elliott. Up the middle, and Elliott makes his way down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 5 yards and a Philadelphia first down. It'll be 1st and goal Eagles at the Giant 8. Philadelphia has never led this game, but they can take the lead now on a touchdown. On 1st and goal. Powell pump fakes, hands off to Elliott up the middle, and Elliott dragging Giants down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. Robert Elliott, he's a power back. He's a very strong running back. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Eagles at the 1-yard line. Shane Ryan finally brought him down, the linebacker, number 59, for the Giants. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Philadelphia spreads the receivers wide. Powell in the shotgun. Elliott goes out as a receiver. Powell back, looks to the end zone. He gets sacked back at the 6-yard line. Watts, the rookie Watts, Thomas Watts, their 1st-round draft pick out of Kansas, the defensive end, makes the sack. And Watts was in there quick. It's a 5-yard loss. I don't think he was even blocked. He was in there so quickly. That'll bring up 3rd and goal for Philadelphia at the 6-yard line. Giants trying to hold the Eagles to a field goal on 3rd and goal. Eagles come out in the I formation. Powell hands off to Elliott up the middle. Touchdown! Eagles! A 6-yard touchdown run by Robert Elliott. And Philadelphia takes the lead for the first time this game. They take a 20-17 lead with the extra point on the way. Now Dan Bailey will come on for the extra point to make it a 4-point ball game. Kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead at 21-17 with 6:26 left to play in regulation. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis in the house. My moderator, Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. Say hi. There you go. The Giants still have plenty of time. 6:26 left. And all 3 of their timeouts. But the Giants need a touchdown. They're down by 4. That was a nice drive by Philadelphia to retake the lead. And now kicking off will be Chris Snyder. There's the kick. Fielded by Kylan Johnson at the goal line over the 20-25. Johnson brings it out all the way to the 36-yard line. Nice return by Kylan Johnson, the third year back out of Tennessee. So the Giants will start at their own 36, down by 4, with 6:21 left. I got a dog with a squeaky toilet behind me here. On 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun with a back on either side. Rodgers drops back, throws downfield, is caught by East all the way out to the Eagle 49-yard line. A 15-yard catch by James East, the 10th-year receiver out of North Carolina. A Giant first down into Eagle territory. First down, G-Man. Again, if the Giants come back and win this game, there will be a three-way tie for first in the NFC East with Dallas, Philadelphia, and the Giants. They'd all be 3-2. That's if the Giants win. 4 receivers set wide on 1st and 10. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Looks downfield, throws underneath to Eric Johnson. And Eric Johnson gets 10 yards to the 39-yard line. First down, Giants. That'll move the chains. Devontae Ross, the linebacker, on the tackle for Philadelphia. Under 6 minutes left to play in regulation. 1st and 10 Giants from the Philadelphia 39. 3 receivers to the near side. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws outside to Eric Johnson. Turns upfield. And he only gets a yard to the 38-yard line. If that much. It'll be 2nd and 10. Devontae Ross on the tackle, number 59. 5:22 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Eagles lead it 21-17. Giants trying to retake the lead. It's been a hard-fought game. It's been a well-played game all around. .5:15 and counting. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Excuse me. Rodgers drops back, throws downfield, is caught by Benjamin, and he fumbles, and Philadelphia picks it up. James Benjamin, the tight end, coughed it up. It'll be Philadelphia ball at their own 26-yard line. And who made the hit? Somebody came flying in there. I didn't see the number. We'll see it again right here. That looks to be number 56, 58. It was Jacoby Byrd, the linebacker in his 2nd year out of Louisiana Lafayette. That broke up the pass, caused the fumble. And now Philadelphia, up by 4, will take over at their own 26-yard line. That was not the time for the Giants to fumble the ball away. Philadelphia up by 4. They can make it a 2-score game if they get a touchdown. 4 receivers set wide. Powell hands off to Elliott around the outside. And Robert Elliott gets 3 yards out to the 29-yard line. Greg Jones, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Don't forget, we have Denver and Seattle up next. The Broncos and the Seahawks. Doubleheader Friday. We'll head out there next. 2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line. Powell hands off to Elliott up the middle, and Elliott, no gain. Shane Ryan, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Clock is running. Philadelphia up by 4. On 3rd and 7 from the 29-yard line. Big third down, especially for the Giants. They need to get the ball back. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Looks downfield. He's got a lot of time. He rolls out. Throws downfield. Wobbly pass. Caught by Horn. He's wide open. All the way down to the Giant 33-yard line. A 38-yard catch by Joe Horn. You give a quarterback that much time, he's going to find somebody open. They always do. .38 yards in a Philadelphia first down. The Eagles trying to put this one away. They're up by 4 with 3:40 left. Clock is running. 1st and 10 for the Giant 33-yard line. Powell hands off to Elliott, and Robert Elliott keeps his balance, still plowing forward, all the way down to the 24-yard line. A 9-yard, make it an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Robert Elliott is a strong running back. He's hard to bring down. He just continues to chug forward. He's hard to bring down. A very strong running back. Robert Elliott, his overall rating is 87, if you're wondering. 2nd and 2 from the 24-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell will hand off to Andrews this time. And Marcus Andrews makes his way to the 25. No gain. Essentially no gain. It'll be 3rd and 2. Greg Jones on the tackle for the Giants. So another big third down coming up for Philadelphia. Clock continues to move. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Right after this play, I'm sure. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he does not get the first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Philadelphia's up 21-17. Here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 5 here at Chapman Sports, Lincoln Financial Field. And the Giants have held the Eagles. They'll be kicking a field goal here. This will be a 42-yard attempt by Dan Bailey. It'll make it a 7-point game. The kick is up. It looks good. It's good. It remains a one-possession game. Philadelphia up 24-17. The Giants still have all 3 of their timeouts. The Giants can force overtime with a touchdown. 1:57 left. We could have overtime, Davis. Davis loves overtime. He lives for overtime. A 1:57 left in regulation. Chris Snyder will kick off for the Eagles. Fielded by East at the goal line over the 20. And East brings it out to the 23-yard line. So that's where the Giants will have it, 1st and 10. They have to go 77 yards. They need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good at this point. So the Giants are in 4-down territory now, with 1:53 and 3 timeouts. Plenty of time, considering they have 3 timeouts. Can the Giants tie it up and send the game to overtime? We'll find out. William Rogers in the shotgun. Collins in motion. Rogers drops back, throws downfield, caught by Kennedy. All the way out to the 40-yard line, a 17-yard gain. The Giants in the hurry-up. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Rogers looks. He's got all sorts of time. Gets it out. Incomplete. It was knocked down by number 29, Earl Boone. The fourth-year defensive back out of North Texas. He was looking for James Kennedy, the tight end. Incomplete as Boone knocks it away. It'll be second and 10 for the Giants from their own 40-yard line. 1:33 left. Eagles up by 7. Giants trying to tie it up. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers will drop back, setting up a screen pass to Eric Johnson. And Johnson makes his way all the way out to about the 49-yard line. I think they're going to get a face mask tacked onto this. This could be on Philadelphia.
Personal foul.
Yep, face mask
Defense.
on the Eagles. On Delino West, the free safety. The rookie out of Alabama, a costly penalty. And that's going to move the ball down to the Philadelphia 36-yard line with 1:27 left. So the Giants, they're still in business. They need a touchdown to tie this one up. A 1:27 remaining. We're in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun on first down. Rogers back. Rogers looking, throws, gets it out to East. All the way out to the 21-yard line. A 15-yard gain. Giants in the hurry up. 1:15 and counting. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers will drop back. Steps up, throws to Collins. Down to the 8. A gain of 13 yards. Another Giant first down. They stay in the hurry up. Rogers in the shotgun. First and goal from the 8-yard line. Rogers back. Rogers looking. Throws inside, but he's out of bounds. James Kennedy, the tight end, out of bounds in the back of the end zone. Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock with 52 seconds left. Going to bring up second and goal for the Giants. Now they want to review this. Let's take another look. Did Kennedy get both feet in? He did not. Whoa, that's a lot closer from that angle. Let's see what they say. That last angle, he might have gotten both feet in. They're saying it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. They say he got both feet in. An 8-yard touchdown catch by James Kennedy, the tight end. And now the Giants can tie it up. Zach Whitney for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. We're tied at 24. Wow. What a game this has been. There's still 52 seconds left, and Philadelphia has 3 timeouts. All Philadelphia has to do is get into field goal range. I think the Giants left too much time on the clock. Can the Eagles pull this one out? Or will we have overtime? Davis is rooting for overtime, I know that. So Zach Whitney will kick off for New York. .52 seconds remaining. Whitney to kick. This will be fielded by Caldwell a yard deep over the 15, 20, and Matthew Caldwell out to the 24-yard line. 49 seconds left. Philadelphia will start from their own 24-yard line. Caden Powell, the quarterback. All they have to do is get into field goal range. Philadelphia needs about 45 yards, 40 to 45 yards to get into decent field goal range. They have 3 timeouts. There's plenty of time. But they got to throw it downfield. They got to get into field goal range. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell back. Powell throws underneath to Whitney. And Whitney out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 6. Eagles in the hurry up. 40 seconds. Powell in the shotgun on 2nd and 3. Powell draws back. Powell looking. Throws deep. Going for the home run. And it's incomplete. Incomplete. 30 seconds left. He was looking for Desmond Woolfolk, number 88. The second-year receiver out of Chattanooga. He was well covered by Chris Adams, number 24. .30 seconds left in regulation. 3rd and 3 for the Eagles at their own 30-yard line. Overtime is imminent.
All right, here we go.
Powell in the shotgun. Powell back. Rolls out. Powell in trouble. And he goes down at the 32-yard line. He actually gained 2 yards. The Giants take a timeout because it's 4th down. So Philadelphia, they're going to have to punt. This one's looking like overtime. But the Giants, they've called a timeout. They may try to block this punt. It's looking more and more like overtime. We're tied at 24. It'll be 4th and 2. It's been a good one. Chris Snyder back to punt. Gets the punt away. It's going to be fielded by East at the 19-yard line. And James East brings it out to the 26. So the Giants, they still have 2 timeouts. 14 seconds left in regulation. They would have to throw it deep and get into field goal range and call a quick timeout. Or else we're going to overtime. Well, the Giants, it looks like they're playing for overtime. They come out in the I formation. Rogers, he's just going to hand it off to Parks. Parks up the middle, a nice gain. Now the Giants will call a timeout. It ends up being a 13-yard run. And now the Giants are close enough where they can throw a Hail Mary with 9 seconds left. Why not take a shot at it? They'll have it at their own 39-yard line. We're tied at 24. The 3-1 Eagles, the 2-2 Giants. On 1st and 10. Rogers in the shotgun with 9 seconds left. Rogers back. Rogers throws, gets it out to East. He's out of bounds at the 45. That'll stop the clock with 5 seconds left. It's a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Now the Giants are close enough. They'll try a Hail Mary with 5 seconds left. 3 receivers to the far side. Rogers in the shotgun. This should be the last play of regulation. Oh, they're going to hand it off. Try to cross them up. Eric Johnson. And we're going to overtime. Johnson got out to the 48-yard line. We go to overtime. Giants, Eagles, tied at 24. Here at Lincoln Financial Field. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, let's see who wins the toss. Sports Davis got his wish. We got overtime. The Giants have won the toss. They will receive. They'll get the ball first. That means the Giants can only win the game outright on this opening drive if they get a touchdown. Anything less, the Eagles will get an opportunity. And once the Eagles gain possession of the ball, we'll be in sudden death. Great to have you along. Chris Snyder will kick off. Overtime is underway. Fielded by East at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And East out to the 31-yard line. Remember now, we don't have any ties here at Jammin' Sports. We'll keep playing till somebody wins. However many overtimes that is. We've already had one double overtime game this season. The Chargers beat the Raiders. That was back in week 2. First and 10 for the Giants. At their own 31-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Rodgers looks downfield. Watch out. He's being chased. He gets sacked back at the 16-yard line. Making the sack, number 91, Lawrence Moon, the 4th-year defensive end out of Navy. And that's going to be a loss of 14 yards. It'll be 2nd and 24. You don't want to take a 14-yard loss in your own end during overtime. 2nd and 24 at the 16-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers drops back, looks downfield, steps up. He hit his own man as he threw, but gets to Collins out to the 24-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 17. Patrick Collins has had a big day today, as you can see. 152 yards receiving at a touchdown. 3rd and 17 for the Giants at their own 24-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers will drop back. Throws down the near sideline. It's caught by Doss. He hauls it in. An over-the-shoulder catch at the 46-yard line. A 30-yard reception by Chris Doss to keep the drive alive for the Giants here in overtime. First down, Giants into Philadelphia territory. That was a perfectly thrown pass to Christopher Doss. Right over the outstretched hands of number 26, Corey Turner. Opening drive in overtime. If the Giants score a touchdown, the game's over. 1st and 10, Giants at the Philadelphia 46. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Throws downfield. It's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Broken up by Cameron Green, number 27, the rookie out of Hampton. It'll be 2nd and 10. We're in overtime here in Philadelphia. The Giants and the Eagles will have the Seahawks and the Broncos after this, as soon as this game is over. Whenever that is. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Rodgers. Rodgers drops back. Throws downfield. Wide open. Doss all the way down to the 10-yard line. A 36-yard catch by Christopher Doss. How big has Doss been in the overtime for the Giants? 2 big catches. And now the Giants will have it 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Steve Warner made the tackle for Philadelphia. It'll be 1st and goal Giants. Actually, it's not 1st and goal. They're just outside the 10. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers inside handoff to Eric Johnson. And Johnson is going to lose a yard back to the 11-yard line. Steve Warner on the tackle for Philadelphia. 5:45 left in the first overtime. We're tied at 24. The Giants trying to win it outright with a touchdown right here. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Eric Johnson up the middle. And Johnson to the 6. A gain of 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. .5:20 and counting. If the Giants get a field goal, the Eagles will get an opportunity. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Rogers. Rogers draws back. Rogers rolls out, throws, back in the end zone. Touchdown! And the Giants win it in overtime, making the touchdown catch. Asher Cook, number 87. And your final score, the Giants win in overtime, 30-24 over Philadelphia. Thanks for watching here at Java Sports. We've got the Seahawks and the Broncos up next. We'll see you then.